Do you want to know what the best iOS RPGs are? If your answer is yes, you've come to the right place. In this video, I will show you some best RPGs on iPhone and iPad in 2021. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is one of the top iPhone and iPad role-playing games available. Raid Shadow Legends, developed and published by Israeli game developer Plarium Games, was released on January 21, 2020. The game not only has gorgeous graphics, but it also has incredible gameplay that will keep you captivated for hours. Next up we have Fategrand Order. Fategrand Order, based on the Fate Stay Night visual novel series, was one of the most successful mobile games ever, manufactured by Sony, though PlayStation had nothing to do with it. The game is centered on classic turn-based fighting and gacha roles to obtain additional characters and weapons, similar to other mobile RPGs. Next up we have Knights of the Old Republic. One of the most popular iOS RPG series right now is Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. The first and third installments, based on older and new comic book series, were produced by BioWare, while the second was developed by Obsidian Entertainment at LucasArts' request. Combat is round-based, and combatants can attack and react at the same time. However, the number of actions a combatant can perform each round is limited. Next up we have Banner Saga 2. The Banner Saga 2 is a tactical RPG developed by Stoic Studio and published by Versus Evil. It is a sequel to the Banner Saga. The developers of the game launched its sequel The Banner Saga 3 in July 2018. The Banner Saga 2 builds on the Banner Saga's turn-based combat, adding depth with the introduction of new units, new talents, new enemies, interactive objects, and new objectives. There are multiple heroes that return as playable characters from its prequel. Next up we have Dungeon Rushers. Dungeon Rushers is a heroic parody tactical role-playing video game that blends dungeon crawler action with turn-based combat. All you have to do is manage your squad, plunder dusty dungeons, smash monster armies, and build powerful equipment. Next up we have Battle Chasers Nightwar. Airship Syndicate and THQ Nordic, respectively, developed and released Battle Chasers Nightwar, a turn-based RPG. The game is based on Joe Madureira's fantasy comic book series Battle Chasers. When it was first launched, reviewers and audiences alike praised it for its graphic and visual aesthetic. The game was also chastised for its unforgiving balance and excessive amount of grinding. Next up we have Another Eden. Another Eden was built from the ground up to run on mobile. It may not look like much, with its simplistic sprites and background art, but what it lacks in visuals, it makes up for with its story, characters, and combat. You play as Aldo on his quest to save his sister from the Beast King, who uses the dormant power in her to wipe out humanity to leave Earth for demons. It's a story very reminiscent of Samurai Jack, which makes this game worth playing on its own. The last game of this video is Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is now the most popular game in the planet. It's a massive epic RPG from Chinese developer MiHoYo, with a big mission, a lot of unlocked characters, and a lot to do. Genshin is always evolving, with new worlds to discover, characters to play as, and even gameplay techniques to master. While it's true this is a gacha game, it's not nearly as bad as others. You can play Genshin Impact without ever spending any money on it all. So that's the list of 8 best RPGs on iOS to play in 2021. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel Games Geek and press the bell icon for more gaming videos.